James Joyce, who was a very famous poet and writer, he was a big fan of Rossini, and he actually is the one who's famously quoted for going back home and looking at the score and realizing that he counted the number of notes, and there's 456 G's, which is right at the break, which is the longest, the hardest notes to actually sing. Then
what do you mean right at the break? Was that?
Right at the break of the voice, because during every person's voice, whether it be baritone up to high soprano, there's a point in your voice that you'll start to go ha ha, and there's some kind of a crack, and you got to switch around, and then G for a tenor is exactly that place where it should break. So you have to do something different technically, and it's usually the hardest note for every person to sing and everything. And this has 456 G's plus 93 A flats. Let's see how many, I think it's about 23 C's and 2 C sharps, which it's just the highest and most crazy roll ever written, honestly. But one must keep in mind that it was written for a different type of technique, because up until the 1860s, basically, everyone would sing in a voix mixte, which means that when you would go up past that break, what I was talking about, everyone would go ah instead of ah. Exactly, yeah. It would be a totally different technique, and that's why people at that time could sing it a little differently.